Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Shabz and welcome to another video on the channel. So today's video is titled, as you know, Dear EA Sports FIFA. So this is just a message or a letter to the EA Sports devs, community managers, all that good stuff. If you're watching this, cool. What's up? And if you're not, that's cool as well. But this is just kind of more of a personal thing that I gotta get off my chest for FIFA, for the FIFA community and all that good stuff. And for FIFA to grow, because that's all we want, in all honesty, and we want it to get better. We want the game to get better and more enjoyable for us. So I've got a huge list with me right here, man. A huge list. So we're going to break it all down and talk to you guys about everything that I think needs to happen for FIFA. So let's get into it. Alright, guys, let's go. So first and foremost, EA Sports, please bring back trade offers, bro. I know you guys are trying to limit the coin sponsors and all that good stuff, and the coin selling. If you want to do that, just bring back trade offers only for untradeable players, if you know what I mean, So if we can trade our red informs with each other, we can trade our SBC cards, maybe you don't like SBC Payet, let's say, and you want to try SBC, what is a good one, Insenia, I don't know, something like that, and you want to trade offer that, then you can do that, you know what I mean, like something like that, and then we would determine value ourselves, please do that for us, man. I want to try some SBCs that I missed out on, I want to try some red cards that I didn't get. So, or even if you don't want red cards to be traded, just do SBCs at least, man. Come on, EA. You can bring that first, right? Another thing, EA Sports, is thank you for FUT Champions. It's one of the best integrations ever to come to FIFA. And with that being said, it's kind of has its downfalls as well. But when it comes to FUT Champions, guys, EA Sports, please don't get greedy, man. I know it's a business and it's all about profits and the profit margins, but I'm pretty sure your profits are good enough to last you guys. Like, you're more than enough to be where you guys are. If you ruin FUT Champions by being greedy and saying, oh, we're gonna lose FIFA points buyers and all that stuff because of the rewards, and if you guys ruin the rewards, you're gonna ruin the game mode. If you ruin the game mode, well, FIFA's not gonna have the life longevity that it had this year, man. So that's just something to keep in mind, EA Sports. Please don't get greedy with FUT Champions. Keep the rewards as they are. They're pretty good, man. You guys have listened to us for the red informs in the month as well. Keep it how it is. It's pretty good, man. I don't know how else you can make it better, but please, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Another thing, EA, with regards to Weekend League, guys, make the Weekend League 4 days long. I think that's better for everybody. You can fit in your time zones and your time in terms of if you have work, a family, all that good stuff. Make it 4 days. It's better for everybody. Less stress, more convenience, more time to finish our games. Also, guys, please disallow stat cards, please. If you want it to be an esports game, look, you're not allowed to use them when you're playing Gfinity tournaments. You're not allowed to play them when you're playing in regional tournaments. Why the hell are you allowed to use them to qualify? You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty stupid. Logically speaking, get rid of them because they're not allowed in any of the competitive game modes. If FUT Champions is a competitive game mode, you're using that as a venue for good players to qualify for these events. So please, it makes logical sense. Last but not least, guys, EA Sports in regards to FUT Champions and any FIFA game mode, try to fix the button delay, the speed up lag, all that good stuff. Well, not good stuff, but you know what I mean. Please try to fix that. It'll really help us all out, and yeah, it'll make everyone happier. Another thing, EA Sports, for FIFA 18 is, please, oh God, Lord have mercy, lower the AI defending. Half the time, I feel like I'm playing the computer. It's so BS. It lowers the skill gap. BS players that are absolutely atrocious can play 5 at the back. They can play defensive, park the bus, and they can score 1 counterattack on you. Like, I know in real life that's actually a tactic and that's a thing, but for FIFA, to make it a more enjoyable game mode, please get rid of it for us, man. Or not even get rid of it, just lower the amount, the sliders or whatever it is for the AI defending. Just nudge it down by half, and you make it half of what it is right now. Too much AI defending, too much support, too many people using non-manual defending. Help us out, help everyone else out. Increase the skill gap, make better players play better and get better results. Make it enjoyable for everyone in the community. Another thing, EA Sports, and this is kind of a short one in regards to SBCs. First of all, great job for adding SBCs. They were amazing this year. One of my favorite parts of the game, indeed, for sure. But can you please lower the requirements for some of the SBCs, man? Because some of them, you need to sell your house, you need to get rid of your mortgage, you need to sell your parents, you need to sell a leg, sell an organ to do them. Like the Conte and Ali, come on, man, come on. Like, I did it myself, but that's kind of ridiculous for what you have to do. I would say 95% of the people in the game can't afford that, so please, EA Sports, do your boy a favor and lower them. Just nudge them down by about 20-30% of the requirements, so it's more enjoyable for everybody around. Okay, another thing in regards to Weekend League, and you guys might not agree with this that much, but 5-at-the-back formations are not allowed or permitted in competitive gaming when it comes to FIFA. So I would say do not allow anyone to switch to a 5-at-the-back formation after in FUT Champions Weekend League. So if they start in a 5-at-the-back formation, okay, they can keep it. But if you're out of a 5-at-the-back, if you start with the 4-at-the-back formation or 3-at-the-back, and then you're trying to hold the lead and trying to switch to a 5-at-the-back, do not allow that to happen. Or even get rid of 5-at-the-back formations in general, because they're hardly used. They're rarely ever used in the real life. It's like a thing of the past, so it's not really necessary in this game mode either. And with that, guys, there's something that Gfinity does where they don't allow you to make a sub within the first 45 minutes until this halftime. You should make that in FUT Champions as well, so that people can be more restricted with their chemistry, so that you know, I don't know. Yeah, I just think that's a better implementation. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know. But yeah, I think that should be added for sure. Another request I have from you, EA, is to please remove chemistry in general. Like, I don't know if this is dumb or to say, but I think if you remove chemistry, because it's called Ultimate Team. Sometimes, actually most of the time, I can't build my Ultimate Team because of chemistry. So if you remove chemistry in general and only make it so that every player has to be playing in their position, so you know, if you have Messi, Ronaldo, Suarez, and then you have maybe let's see, who's some from like Pogba, Conte, Dele Alli. Like, make them all have full chem as long as they're in their positions. Like, if Messi's playing right wing, if he's a right wing card, or right forward or right mid, you know what I mean? Like, if you get the gist of that, that would make it way more endurable and way more customizable for everybody. I think it's a banger idea. You guys should definitely implement it into the game. Another thing, EA Sports, is you should upgrade pro clubs, man. It could be one of the best game modes in any sports game on the market. So you guys can really toy around with it and make it a really banger of a game mode, pro clubs. You know, I haven't touched it that much myself, but from what I've heard, it's an amazing game mode that could be one of the best in FIFA. So, you know, try to twerk around it and find a way to make it more enjoyable and more playable for everybody, and more rewarding. Maybe if you can dive into coins for Ultimate Team if you play, I don't know, something like that. Maybe more people play it. I don't know, just an idea off the top of my head. So yeah, that's one of the things you can do. Another thing that is so annoying, EA Sports, is people that waste your time and try to lower their own skill rating by scoring own goals. I think EA Sports, if you can do this a favor in FUT Champs, if your opponent scores more than 5, I would say, own goals. I don't know, is 5 a good number? Maybe 3. I don't know. If it's a high-scoring game, you never know how many own goals your opponent can score. Rarely is it ever more than 1, but let's say 3 to 5. If your opponent scores more than 3, 4, or 5 own goals, that they get the automatic disqualification, because that'll save everyone time. It's clear what your opponent's doing if he's scoring 5 own goals. Come on, it's like, it's so annoying, because one weekend league, man, I was aiming for top 100, right? And I ended up getting 35 wins that weekend. But on this game, I had about 13 games left on the Sunday, and I was very strapped for time. And I was playing this absolute child, man. So I was up 4-0 at halftime, and then he messages me and says, "Ha ha ha, I know you have games left." And he's like, "I watch your YouTube videos." And he's like, "Join my party, Xbox Live party, and I'll quit the game." And I was like, "What the hell? Stop wasting my time." So I didn't respond. And then he started scoring own goals, right? And then he's like, "LOL, must suck. How many games do you have left again?" And stuff like that. Because I always tweet about it. He ended up scoring like what, 20 own goals. And at that point, I just dropped my controller and I went and I grabbed a meal, I believe. I came back and I was DC'd, sorry. I got the disconnect. And the loss. I'm guessing because EA disconnects you for inactivity. I think that's a thing. And wow, so I got a loss I shouldn't have got in general. So yeah, that's another thing that EA needs to fix. Also tied with that, guys, EA Sports, please fix these disconnects, man. We're getting DDoSed off of your servers, man. Nothing's wrong with our internet. We're connected to Xbox Live. We're connected to our routers. It's on your end, so please fix that up and try to fine tune it for everybody. I feel bad for people that get disconnections. Even if you forward your ports, which I have done, I get disconnections still. I don't get it as much as I used to without port forwarding, but damn, oh damn, some of the people get disconnected like crazy. So please, EA Sports, fine tune it and work on that if you can. Another thing, EA Sports, is to please increase the prizes for FUT Draft and Divisions. Divisions is pretty much lackluster and there's no motivation to play really. If you're smacking people in Division 1, and you're, because usually I would play Division 1 just to get better opponents, but now the opponents are so weak that I'm like, meh, not worth playing. I still play here and there because there's no other game modes, but if you can make the prizes better, maybe add some packs in there, And FUT Draft, don't even get me started. After the first 2 months of the game, or 3 months of the game, it's worthless to play. You're not getting any coins for your value. The gameplay is horrid. The servers on FUT Draft, don't even get me started. Divisional vibes as well, horrible. So please put some dedication towards that as well. And that'll make it much more enjoyable for the fans and the people to play. Also, EA Sports, if you can add a daily knockout tournament that is aside from FUT Draft, FUT Champs, so that we can just play casually and play for a pack or something like that. That would be awesome. That would be great. Just like FIFA 16, you guys had like playing the knockout tournament to get a pink Aubameyang, a pink Konoplyanka, I think a pink Marco Reus as well. So that would be awesome as well if you can bring that back. Yeah, it would be a big favor for us. Okay, final 2 points, guys. My second last point is EA, don't F with the gameplay. FIFA 17, you know, you might not agree or not, but for me personally, this is the best gameplay we've ever had in terms of realistic parts of the game, in terms of the fluidity, how much physical matters, how much the way goals are scored, the physics of the game. It's mostly hands down the best gameplay we've ever experienced. It's less cartoonish, more real life. If you watch real life football, some of the goals I watch, I'm like, holy crap, is this FIFA 17? Because most of the goals are so realistic. So I love that about the game. But the past 3 or 4 months, the gameplay has been shady and shocking. So fine-tune the problems with the gameplay. Don't alter it completely like you do every FIFA. Because you finally found a system or a gameplay setup that's amazing. So don't frick with it, okay? Don't go back to the FIFA 16 garbage gameplay that we have to deal with, or the FIFA 15 or FIFA 14. Like, just it's good. It ain't broke, okay? Just fix the okay, it's kind of broke. Just fine-tune the problems. Don't make drastic changes that are unnecessary. Last but not least, EA Sports, talk to us, brother. Talk to us, man. If there's a problem that you guys need to fix, talk to us. If there's server issues, talk to us. If you know why we're getting DC, talk to us. If you're I don't know, releasing an SBC soon, talk to us. Team of the season, talk to us. Talk to your fans. You're one of the esports games that never talk to their fans. Like, you're one of the few. There are no other games that are competitive, highly competitive, that don't talk to their fans. League, CS:GO, Rocket League, whatever you want to call it, whatever game you want to call right now, Overwatch, they all talk to their fans about the problems of the game or anything like that. You guys never talk. Y'all need to step up your game on that. You gotta talk to us. Tweet it out, Instagram it, put it into our FIFA game. You know, have like the video section instead of the Team of the Week thing. Have like the devs or the community managers. Hey guys, we have problems with our DCs. We're fixing our servers. Blah blah blah. Okay, thanks. We know now. It's not my fault. I'm not stressing about it anymore. I'm not worried about it. You know, like, help us out. Help yourselves out. Talk to us. We are for you, not against you. We are not the enemy. We are the brothers in the brotherhood, okay? Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button for your boy. If you're new to the channel, guys, hit the sub button. Let me know in the chat, in the comment section, anything I missed from my dear EA Sports letter. EA Sports, if you're watching this, holla at your boy, and take some of the tips if you can. But anyways, guys, I hope you have a good day. See y'all later. Peace.